Alan, that was the CBC News.
Thanks very much, Lawrence. So the listeners have another 6 hours to get
plenty of time.
To craft a 250-word sitcom pitch in order to be here in our studio on Friday when we pay tribute to the Canadian Comedy Awards that are going on this weekend here in Ottawa. And what they have to do to get tickets not only to the festival, but to be here in our studio on Friday is come up with a sitcom set in the 613, an original content. What's the word I'm looking for? Original theme in some way, something that takes us beyond what we've seen on television. Okay, now I'm just adding more rules, which weren't there yesterday. Now it's supposed to completely break new ground for television.
This is free form.
Yeah, the contest that had no rules has now taken on new rules.
Whatever
every
Alan
minute.
wants, that is what the contest will be.
And there will be angels. No, what I'm noticing though, I think we're well on our way to 100 entries so far of people who are sending
remarkable.
in.
Now, do you have an example or two?
Yeah. Well, one thing I've noticed that I'm wondering how the judges are going to deal with exactly. Do you pick the pitch that sounds like it's actually going to be the best show, or do you pick the pitch that sounds like it would be a show you would never watch, and yet you just want to see how it would be performed in studio? Because I will give you an example of one of those, a show called BeaverTales, in which, from Carmela Prinzo, 3 baby beavers are discovered in the backyard of a gleebite named Mary. Starving and disoriented, the beavers slowly are nursed back to health by the beautiful and feisty young public servant.
And then they run for city council.
Close, but she notices, I'm skipping ahead in the pitch here, notices with each passing days that the beavers, now named Laurent, Bronson, and Orly, are developing human-like characteristics along with special beaver powers. Mary would later find out her adopted children were mutant beavers, the result of a Natural Research Council experiment gone wrong. In order to keep them out of trouble, she teaches them to use their powers for good. Skipping ahead again, one of the show's recurring evil characters, Maman, poses as an art installation during the day, but wreaks havoc across Ottawa at night in collaboration with an evil senator planning to bring Maman to life for good.
Mama is the giant spider in front of the National Gallery.
You can see how this would play out. But the best part, the beavers can count on sage advice from parliamentary cat Bugsy, who has seen it all after spending 6 of his 9 lives on the Hill. Again, would you watch it on TV? I don't know, but do you want to see it performed on Friday? Kind of.
Sure. I think you could do it on TV with just a reasonably modest budget. It's no big deal.
No. Well, I think if everyone was just puppets like the Caddyshack film, right. I think people will still go for that. Get a claymation giant spider.
Sure.
Walking.
CGI.
This is the CBC. Look, what are they expecting? What do they want for special effects? Anyway, Carmela, I laughed a lot when I'm only reading part of the full entry. You have until 11:59 p.m. tonight to send in.
That's 6 hours
entries.
Plus.
Exactly.
That's plenty
People
of
have time.
If you've got that screenplay or that sitcom outline already in your drawer, you just pull it out.
Which some people apparently do.
Yeah,
and
you fire it off.
All right. All in a day at cbc.ca is where you send it, and our judges will be poring over those entries tomorrow morning to determine a winner, and we will see who ends up in our studio on Friday.